Okay, hopefully the microphone's on now. Yeah. No idea why it wasn't, but just had to reinitialize. And all is good. Obviously, big old Skaven box with everything. Well, I say everything's primed. Well, not the terrain. The terrain isn't primed, but that's fine. We can ignore the terrain for now. And then I did a little test on the clan rat. Not, obviously the test isn't finished. In Fireclad, thank you for the follow, I presume. I mean, my alerts are the same for Twitch and YouTube, so I'll have to assume it's Twitch. I need to figure that out. Maybe have one go one way, one go the other way, or I don't know. Yeah, actually do some interesting things. But anyway, thank you for whatever platform you went on to. But yeah. It is Twitch. Ah, good. Thank you. Yeah, I need to try and figure it out. But yeah, so I started like a little test on this singular clan rat. What I think I need to figure out the most is like what I'm doing for like the skin and then the fur. At the moment it's looking obviously very pink and warm. I don't know if I need to look at something else for the skin. But yeah. So I'll work on this little chappy a bit. And then yeah, maybe start painting the main guy, the claw beast dude. Yeah. The Claw Lord of Norbeast. It's a very odd name, but yeah. Let's pop this tray down a sec. Find somewhere safe. There. I'm hoping that I can actually play with these tomorrow. It depends on if there's an uneven amount of people at the tabletop thing, because then should be able to get to play some in person. Come on, zoom out a bit. Keep it blessed. No. Wanted. There we go. Modern focus. Right, need to get myself a bit more organised. Let me know if the audio's too loud, too quiet and stuff. I think it might be a bit too loud actually. Uncover my wet palette that probably could do with a bit of fresh paper, but I think we're probably going to be okay for now anyway. Looking at my paint list, obviously the ones that I've used so far are like Shadow Flesh for the skin, Mahogany for the fur and cloak. Well, I started with dark bronze on like the chainmail, and then I kind of went over it in dark silver. But I was hoping to keep some of the stuff here. A bit of bronze, sort of like rust, but then maybe it's a bit too much effort, especially if you're looking at just clan rats alone. But they are here as somewhat a indicator of what the scheme might be. And then obviously ivory that we used on the skull on his head. But I am wondering if I need to go for like a more desaturated or sicklier or nastier colour for the rat skin. I mean, there is this paint called Red Grey. I don't know if it'll work for me, but we can try it. It might be a better starting point. So let's say doing a bit of experimenting, testing, figuring out what we want to do. Yeah, use my vortex mixer and give it a bit of a shake. But no, there's a likelihood I'll be moving out of this room into the attic room. But I need to figure out if there's enough space to do so and all that fun stuff. There should be. I've got kind of like 3 desks in a way, 2 for the hobby setup, 1 main desk for my main PC, and then that's about it. I mean, obviously there's these shelving units which are just mainly used for storage / display. They don't necessarily need to survive the move. Ish, depends. Let's have to think about it. I bet that might be happening over the next couple of weeks. Perhaps. Oh, this has not been opened yet. The thing about obviously these parochial pots is you need to unseal them, which I think probably does help keep the paint nicer for longer. If it's being sat in a shop or whatever, or a warehouse too long. The other thing is obviously that you immediately get paint on yourself. It's almost impossible to take those off without doing it. At least in my mind, but then again I usually shake the pots before I realise, oh wait, it's not open. So maybe if you don't shake them, you won't get paint all over you. Immediately anyway. Good. Now I can get some of that paint on there and then start painting with what, size 1 maybe? Rosemary & Co. I mean, maybe size 2 is better. That's a size 4. That's size 3. Which one's size 2? Size 4. Half. Nope. You must not be there, then you must be here. Yeah, there you go, there's a size 2. Like fighting with it, and it was already out. So yeah, we'll try this on the skin. It might help and look a lot better, or it might look worse, but that's what experimenting is all about. Trying to make sure I keep the miniature on the screen helpful, and maybe not my flat cap completely in frame. I'm always never too satisfied with where my camera is positioned. I don't know how other miniature painters, streamers do it so like efficiently and effectively, because I'm always like wanting to pull and push the miniature like to me and away from me. Focus. Almost gone from one extreme to the other, but make sure we cover everything. And then we'll figure out what a horrific mistake I've made afterwards. It might be that I need to mix this grey in with the flesh colour. And it'll work a lot better. Try and get under his arm on this side. Yeah, I'm not sure this is the right colour, but we can always alter. That's one greyer rat, but not in a good way. I might get some inspiration as well. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Right. Can I just see? I don't need to look at videos. Okay, that's an interesting game. It's like, do you make it like kind of like actual flesh, but don't? Well, that one looks fairly fleshy. I mean, this is the Age of Sigmar one there, so you've got... No, I don't want to search inside him, I just want to look at it more. There we go. So... it is sort of fleshy, but it's desaturated. It's a lot more muted. Oh, what you let me? Oh. Okay, that's not what I wanted to look at. Yeah. That looks better. So yeah, possibly, like I say, mixing that grey in with a skin tone-ish type colour to create the correct rat skin tone that we want. Like I said, I didn't want to make it just like every other like flesh that I've done. I didn't feel like that was quite right. Whereas, yeah, if we mix a bit of this warm, well, red grey with tan flesh, do I want something a bit lighter than that? I've got advanced flesh tone, which is a satin beige red. Don't know. That could be. I think it's another one of those, why not try before you buy? Or try before you paint the entire Skaven army and then think, nah, don't like this. Alright, I've done it again. This is a new fresh bottle I haven't used yet. Closing. Right, let's try and get it off without getting paint all over myself. Relatively successful. I've kind of flicked it on myself though. Let's see, because the focus. Yeah. Give it a bit of a shock with my mixer. But yeah, almost matches your own skin. Well, mine's like horrifically white. I mean, it doesn't, this is a really bright white light, so it doesn't help. But yeah. I definitely am a vampire. Oh, the spec that I got myself. Yeah. Come on. Right. So if I mix you in with you, create a warmer but not completely pure skin tone. Yeah, it doesn't look anywhere near as over the top as the first skin tone looked. And obviously, yeah, this grey one was like not a good idea. But mixing the grey with this beige red has created a nice colour. Which I can live with. Have you been getting much use out of your vortex mixer, Demon? Although I guess if you've been busy working, you might not have had much chance. I tried out to get the dwarves painted, very happy with it. Oh, that's good then. At least, like you say, you actually have used it. I wish the field of focus wasn't so tight. I mean, I know the longer lens I go on, the more tighter the depth of field gets. Even with the current settings that I've got, but obviously I'm making my webcam quite bright, which I should have probably changed because it doesn't remember your settings before I started streaming. So if I got to the webcam, oh wow, we can see the high, the full volume. Yeah, webcam. Properties. Configure video. No gain. Leave white balance, that's fine. Camera control, switch exposure from -6 to -7. And I'm not quite as blown out as I was. Boom. Back to the tip top. But yeah, like I say, I bought a 3D printer again. And I printed off a Skaven Doom wheel. It's just drying the isopropyl that I've used to obviously wash it. And then it'll need to be cured. Well, I'll need to pull off the supports first, then cure it. I'll see if I can... if it's dry enough to move without putting gloves on. I think it is. It's just on this top shelf behind me, which is where the printer is. Ugh. Right, it's not fully evaporated yet. But yeah. Looks like everything has printed, I think, correctly. There's like little tiny rats. They are the most likely to have had any problems, but it looks pretty Doom wheelie to me. I'm just hoping that it assembles nicely, because yeah, they don't really come with instructions to 3D prints. You kind of just get what you get, and then you have to go, alright, well, did I print everything that I needed? Because sometimes they won't even tell you that. You need to print off 4 of these or 2 of these, and it's like, nope. Yeah. But no, I should be able to bolster my Skaven with some 3D printed stuff, and the main reason why is because you basically can't buy them. They're all out of stock. And also, they can be like really, really old models, and it's like, well, if I can get sculpts that look more modern, then I'd rather do that as well. I'm sure this has changed the colour. It might not have had enough saturation on it / pigmentation. Or the paint was too thin. It still looked pretty grey to me. wonder if you're going to let me go on autofocus again. Oh yeah, I forgot. It does it on that. Oh, I can't see because it's upside down as well. No. Not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. There we go, that's what it. Shooting settings. Switch back to autofocus. Let's see if it'll autofocus for me. It works and it doesn't work, and it works and it doesn't work. It's never consistent, like if the autofocus is good or not. But the idea is obviously I can move it closer. It will focus eventually. Yeah. Look at that, like, it looks like it is going back to grey when it's dried. That's really odd. I might need to crack another clan rat out to test the paint on to make sure I'm not doing it horrible. I don't want to spend like 50 layers on each rat to get it to the right consistency. That's not ideal. Especially if I want to paint 40 clan rats. I'd rather it be a quick affair. Than a long drawn out slog. Yeah, you're just not focusing now. Yep. Out of the camera a bit, but yeah. Like, is this any good? I don't know. So let me get another rat. Try it on. See what we get. It's either it'll work or it's not strong enough, pigmented enough, and it's not going to be a good choice because we'll have to spend ages doing it, or airbrush, which I'm not wholly opposed to, but yeah, depends. I'll leave that one to dry. See what we get. I perhaps need to make my mats here a plain colour. There's no distinctive markings on it, so it might focus easier. I don't know. Could be an idea. Does look like it's definitely drying duller. It might not be as potent as I would like. I mean, maybe I could just straight up try painting it with beige red rather than mixing it. Whether or not that's going to be a good thing. Again, we're just here to find out what the scheme is going to be and how we make it. And if I do have to acquiesce and airbrush things as well. I'm trying not to rely on it too much, but if it's Space Marines or stuff like that, it's really like there's no point in doing it any other way, at least in my opinion. But it's something more organic. Maybe try actual brushwork. Still not. As soon as you turn autofocus on, it causes problems again. Right, so I'm kind of focusing on your tail if it dries to the right sort of situation, and then I'll probably paint this guy's tail as well from my primer colour to see what we get. Yo, stop focusing. Annoying camera. Right. Yeah, the idea is we'll get round to starting the main model, which is this dude. A Claw Lord on Norbeast. like a rattling pistol. He is halberd and all that. Should be good when we get to him. I don't know if I might want to try and paint a squad of clan rats and get them out of the way, or maybe try and paint both sets of clan rats and then get to the more interesting stuff. So do the slog part of the painting first and then move on. Does seem like that's doing the right thing now. Like I say, it's not too like obvious skin tone colour, I don't think. Or maybe it is, and I'm just deluding myself, but we've also got our choices of washes too. Could even see if there's any like the green oils that I could use. I think I might have some, because I bought like a pack of them that are supposed to be for like dioramas, and I think it's got kind of like brick colours in it, but maybe also grass colours. Would be interesting to see. I mean, I'd probably want to try and mix the green oil with dark oil, black oil, or whatever, to darken the effect so it's not like pure green, but then it might actually be okay. I mean, again, it's one of those things that we'll just have to try out, see if it's good, or it might be terrible, but at least we'll know. We will know. Looks like we'll probably need 2 coats of this stuff. Sickly rats. Well, yeah, that's what you'd expect. You wouldn't expect them to be like nice and healthy and glorious skin, would you? What? What? Walking at? What? Come here. Oh. What? Oh. Obviously there's a slight change in the room because I've got an AC unit and I've filled up the wash and cure station thing with isopropyl alcohol, so there'll be other smells. There's your rat problem. Well, I don't have a rat problem. Other people will have a rat problem when I attack them with my rats. But no, I'm not seeing them catch any mice yet. Obviously Spot has caught like 3 wrens, but they were fledglings, so clearly they'd tried to learn how to fly, failed, and then the cat's gone, snack. Falling out the sky. But that's why birds have so many chicks. Just like say, if it's not going to be a cat, it'll be a rat or many other predators that'll prey on fledgling birds that can't fly. That's looking a lot better. Although obviously the goddamn focus ain't good. Yeah, I don't know, do I just start painting a million clan rats or... You know what past just ain't fuck. I don't think I can do 40 before we finish today. I'll just paint my black hat, maybe a bit. But it's good to know that we sort of have an idea now, based on that. Two coats, it looks like, at least. Where is my guy? He's here. We'll start painting him. Something fun to start with. Can you fit an oval base? No, I don't think you can. God damn it, I haven't got a big enough handle. Can't handle it. Alright. I might switch to a bigger brush. You can be accurate with big brushes as long as you know what you're doing. Which, obviously, I may be a bit out of practice, but theoretically I still have some muscle memory of brush control in me, I would hope. Rats riding rats. Who would have thunk? And then it's like bits that are like skin and then bits of the fur. Transition between the two is going to be an interesting proposition. Hey, Scottish Born, you right? Yeah, definitely need another one. Yes, I am good. I am good. Fingers crossed that I get to play some AOS tomorrow. In the tabletop night. It depends on numbers and whatnot. Not necessarily guaranteed. So I'll have to take my Space Wolves as well. In case I need to play them either. You've been struggling to get time to do anything. Kids off school means very little PC time. Yep. And you've still got like weeks to go. Are you like halfway through, or is it like not quite halfway through? Probably not quite, in it. 2.5 weeks out of 6. Almost. Long way to go, yeah. Oh, I'm liking the reduced traffic that always happens in school holidays. Although they also go, oh yeah, there's no schools on, let's do all the roadworks all the time. And make things as bad, if not worse, than they were before. It's hard, like, do I just paint the entirety of it flesh colour and then paint the fur on top, or do I try and not paint the fur? It's difficult for me to decide what I want to do. It's kind of like telling me now that I'm doing these areas that maybe I should just go full ham, then paint the fur on top. Or at least maybe not worry too much about overbrushing. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. That's like a melted monstrosity of a face, isn't it? Like me. Only a face a mother could love. Klar. imagine the rat ogres would be quite similar in odd fur and skin melds. Hey Mustard, you alright? Sold the Stormcast side of the box over the weekend. Although I didn't realise just quite how much eBay was going to greedily feed upon it, but I guess that's what they dare to do. It wasn't that bad. Like I said, I sold the Stormcast side for £50 and then buyer paid postage. So it was like £53, £54, and then basically after that it came like £43. So postage and then the fees took it down a tenner. But there you go. Whatevs. I might pick up the AOS data sheet cards, I don't know what to call them, war scroll things, tomorrow, maybe. I might not need it if we're only playing the spearhead stuff, because I think that all came with the box. All the like spearhead variants of the units that you have. Because they don't work exactly like they do in the normal game, but most of the way there. A bit more streamlined and a bit less advanced rules to get you into it. I thought that was a cat jumping onto my chair or not. Boots! Boots! Give him! Hello. What's up, kitty? Are you gonna say hello to chat? What camera? Hey? Looking towards the window. It's kind of like wanting to go, but I could have kept her there, but let her do what she wants. Don't want to give a spoiled little princess. Just to watch to make sure she can't get outside. Because I've had to like sort of de-on cat prison the window for the aircon unit, but then it's so massive, this aircon unit, I didn't realise it was so big. But yeah, anyway. It's loud. Bloody hell, it's loud. But yeah, if there's the potential that I'm moving up into the attic bedroom area with all my stuff, then I'll need to figure out how to get that up there, because one, I'll need it because attic/loft conversion bedroom means massive heat in summer and then freezing in winter. So I have an electric blanket for the freezing part, but that aircon unit would be very good for times like now where it's a bit too hot for my liking. But it's 25 kilograms, which is quite heavy, especially because it has to go up kind of ladders in a way, because they're like fold down ladders that go up. Like if it was a proper staircase then maybe, but yeah, that's going to be an interesting challenge. Then obviously there's all my like, PC monitors, like a million things, but that's the heaviest, that aircon unit. Having spent money on it, I should well use it, shouldn't I? Sort of, well, there's a bit underneath that leg there. Which is why I said, why don't I just maybe airbrush them all in this colour? And then go from there. But we'll see. Might not be necessary. Skin, but it's cracked. Nasty. I do know some fur there, but it's quite sporadic, so I can paint over that no problem, I don't think. Okay, so moving on to the rat himself. They're going to be a bit more armoured than a normal clan rat. Armoured slash cloaked, at least. So his foot's visible, his hand is visible. Obviously his face, and then part of his tail. Quite bony. The feet. Bit exposed bicep and hand. I do similar to the claw beast. Paint everything on the head and then deal with it later. All the bits of fur and whatnot. The great horned rat. Not the one, but a great horned rat, maybe. Right, I guess do I go straight to a second coat? Or do I try and paint the fur? I think I do try and paint the fur. Getting a bit hot. Right, boots. No. Well, at least he didn't escape. The current anti-cat device is working. Anti-cap escape device, not just anti-cats. Mahogany. Trying to make sure that the blend between the skin and the fur isn't like horrific, but I don't know how else to go about it, to be fair. I'll do it again. Figuring out bits that you thought were fur earlier aren't actually fur, and probably vice versa. A bit more cracked skin back there that I didn't see. But I can probably quickly amend that. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, it's got to hope that maybe if you get like a wash on it, you can help the transitions more. So the slight issue I have is that I've been painting the cloaks the same mahogany. We might have to do a bit more differentiation when it comes to cloaks, or maybe the fur. Some like boils there, which is probably supposed to be skin. But I've obviously mistaken. It's kind of like it doesn't have a definitive end of the fur, and it's just annoying because it's like, well, much easier to paint if you did. Like, oh yeah, there's a bit of fur there, okay. And I just hope that it doesn't look terrible. Some more paints on this guy and start coming together nicely. boils, boils, boils before I forget. Bit of paint in the wrong place. There we go. Oh, there's underbelly here that I should have painted skin colour. Sometimes I feel like you just got to pray when you're hitting those hard to reach areas. Pray that you do have some skill locked away to be able to paint it nicely. It seems like I've done an okay job. Right. I might plug in and turn on this aircon unit and see what temperature it's telling me, because I'm feeling like I'm exploding. Unplug you. It says 24. Supposed to be 18 outside, 24 in here. I can try and blast it for a bit, but if it's like really loud on the microphone, that's what I don't want. But yeah, need to fix it properly. Well, not fix it properly to the window, but I need to sort of jerry rig it to the window somewhat. Right. It's not exactly pointed towards me. Let me fix that. Right, now it is. Now you're ready for the explosion. Yeah, it is activating the microphone. Ish. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it works. The aircon works. It's always a good thing. But that's like as quiet as it will go. I'll put it in sleep mode, see if that helps. I doubt it. Yeah. It's an aircon unit. It works. But I think I definitely bought a bigger one than I needed. Not intentionally, of course, but thing is, if you don't need the aircon, it'll also serve as like a regular fan, so maybe it's quieter on regular fan mode. Fine. Maybe. It's a dehumidifier. Well, fan or dehumidifier or aircon. But if that is particularly quieter or not. Don't know if that bit's supposed to be metal, maybe. Disease. Where am I? Hold it for a second. Got to imagine it's there, lurking and waiting to strike. leather on the handle. Right. Click. Let's try to make sure that we've got everything that we need to get as well before moving on. As I had to tell on the face if that's fur or melting flesh. Or both. So I have to do a bit of tidying up after that, but it's to be expected anyway. There's that patchy fur there. Got much for me to get, maybe back of the head. Horns themselves. Maybe. Okay. cheeky paint up there. Right, I might get some metallic on. Not Metallica, but metallic. Don't use my fancy brushes, use my less fancy brush. Let's figure out which bits might actually be leather straps, not just metal on its own. Where are your hacks for emotes? Well, I don't think I get any. You can still have them because you're subscribed, but can't get them directly through this channel yet. I'll have to become an affiliate on this one. And no idea how long that'll take. I don't think it's too difficult, but yeah, I'll have a look at what the requirements are. But how are you doing, Alkion? You alright? You're okay, real busy. In a good busy or a bad busy? Or a just busy, I don't know. More busy than you wanted to be. How are you? Yeah, I'm alright. I mean, it's a bit hot. I have the AC on, but I've not actually got the AC mode on, so I don't know if it is quieter with just fan. There's not that much of a difference. Maybe if it gets the temperature, it will quiet down a bit. But yeah, I mean, I think... is it on? Or is it falling off? Oh, it is there. It's on this side. A little badge for the prescription medical cannabis. Put it on my flat cap because why not? But you can't really see it because it's on this side. And I swatched the camera around. Ah well. You had to go to the other channel to use a Prime sub. Oh, well, thank you for subscribing on there. Do it. Wake up, wake up. Ah! Marcus! it's called, aimed right below the desk. Yes, this is supposed to be leather. I mean, that stud will probably be silver, but yeah. Didn't bring a drink, did I? Nope, because I'm a merman. I was like, that's a bit dry. I'll drink. But yeah, week on Friday, my clear braces should be finished with, which will be great. I don't actually know where my bottle of water is. I don't think I brought it over here. Maybe I did. No. Give me a minute. I have water. I don't know if there's any way I can... position the microphone to help it not just automatically pick up the noise. Might be a threshold thing. I think I've gone the opposite way, haven't I? Alright, hopefully that will work. Yeah, got some water. Pistol. Now let's actually have a look quickly at the old dashboard, see what it says. I assume it will. To affiliate. Somewhere. It does want me to write an about me. Like, me. You're in about me. Like some... Yeah, I know, right? Analytics. Okay. So, stream for 8 hours in 30 days. Stream on 7 different days in 30 days. Average of 3 viewers in those amount of time. So, alright, that's... and 50 followers. So, I need 50 followers, and the rest of the stats seem like they're okay to become an affiliate, so I just need 50 followers. 50! See if I can get like a widget or whatever, or perhaps through the chat. Chat. Ways to like create like a goal, but I guess that I can do as a little baby streamer again. Are you possible or not? Might be something to think about later. Live on there. That's back to doing some heads on stuffs. Nice. And that's literally its job. More water, I think. That white paint is not flowing off the brush. bit of mahogany needed before I proceed. And then a bit of flesh tone. Fix that little area. I hope you're still focusing on the right thing, to be honest. Actually cold now, how good it is. Oh, I've turned it back to fans, so it's probably going to immediately warm again. I don't know if it's like... Yeah, still runs. Obviously not air-conned. I don't know if I'll be awkward though tomorrow. Because I kind of only want to play AOS. I know that there's a likelihood that if I go down, I have to take my one of my 40k armies. I have to play 40. There's not enough. Well, yeah. If there isn't a spare slot, basically. Which is kind of like meh, because I want to play AOS, because now I've got AOS stuff that I want to play with. But I guess I'll survive playing 40k. I have to. Back. Oh, why is hobbying so hard on your back? Try and get the metal painted at least. Before my back gives in. When you get out of practice, you get out getting used to the back brain leaning over. the Archeon or Scottish or even whoever might still be lurking. On my Discord, does it actually say that I'm streaming? As in, if you look at my profile, me personally, not the server, does it say I'm streaming like it does when I'm streaming on Axel Ironwolf? Don't know if I've done that. Yeah. That's good then. I can't quite remember I had fully done that, but obviously, like I say, I set up the bot to auto post the stream links for Twitch and YouTube Axel Hobbies channel. So, don't have to manually do that anymore. What I'll probably start doing more is trying to promote social media posts and stuff. But, I don't know. Part of me is just like, I don't mind, I'll just chill along. I have a sort of half-baked idea to maybe do some content that revolves around me painting something for selling later. Like trying to paint something that's like pro-painted / whatever you call it, sell. Because I'm going to potentially look at if my Commander Dante fetch a decent price. And then think about maybe, oh yeah, so maybe I can start doing some like buying newish models or stuff that's like in fashion, so to speak, paint them and sell them. Commission, well, yeah, commissions, but this would more be like I'm choosing something to paint that I think will sell / I know is popular at the moment, and then sell it. Not necessarily, and then that kind of could turn into actual commission, where people would, instead of like me selling it on eBay, I would just be commissioned for them. Dead. Side. Although it still says it's 25 in here. I think it's because obviously the extractor's not fully set up out the window and sealed, so the hot air is kind of like not getting fully out and staying coming back in, so not really. Alright. I think my back is not allowing me to continue. Get used to sitting down for longer sessions again. So yeah, at least we got somewhere. We've got 3 colours on, sort of. We need to do more work on it, but at least got something. We've got the first sort of testy clan rat. Well, that we've done. So we're getting somewhere. It's happening. As for my next scheduled stream, or scheduled commas, to can't really see 3D printer is camera. And I guess you haven't seen Archeon, have you? Oh. Yeah, that knocked the camera again. Or I moved the microphone into the camera. Either way, on. But yeah, this Skaven Doom wheel that I printed off the printer. So just evaporating. I think it's mostly evaporated now, and then I can look at thingies. See if this Doom wheels going to assemble nicely and can add to my Skaven army. I think it printed pretty quickly and pretty well. Good. Oh yeah, Madante. I was thinking that I could maybe tell this dude on there. So like I say, I think I did a pretty decent job of him. Maybe the loincloth tabard thing could be a bit better, but other than that, might fetch. I don't know. Ideally, I'm probably looking at twice, well, maybe 3 times the value of the box, so to speak. So you pay for the box and twice the amount over, or maybe 4 times it, like a super, like. I guess that some people might expect handwritten Dante on shoulder pad, but fuck that. No thanks. But yeah, I kind of like how striking and I got the whites. Well, like the gold armor. Yeah, we can see if we can get a bit of money for him. And there is someone at the gaming thing, tabletop thing, that might be getting into Blood Angels again. He has Blood Angels, but they're going to get their Codex supplement. So he might need a Dante. Here, waiting. Might want to do a better job of Drazar. Maybe. Don't think is the best. Focus on thing. I think it was a terrible job, but I think I could do better. And then I still need to finish. What's his face? Started the Brutalis. Need to finish it. Got kind of like the pelt do. Bit more work. Yeah, shields. Then like the paws. The claw. Stuff. Proof. Let's go see if there's anyone that we know that's live. I mean, we might reconnect with friends that we know as. I don't think I've had anyone like being like, oh my god. or what the hell, either or. Right, move. Yeah, we can always make new friends. Blood Angels. That is Dark Angels? Night Lord? Thank you. Can't quite see that. It was a follow. Thank you. And because my full things aren't integrated, I can't even look. It's me! Hey, Mascari! Hi! That's good. Right. I was just like decision paralysis. Oh, not even sorted by recommended for you. Right, okay, let's immediately knock that on the head. Find someone who can. They've got yeah. Guess there's you. Onyx Dragon Game are doing Dark Angel by the looks of it. That looks very creamy, Terminator-y to me. Let's get a raid going. Hopefully it works this time, because the last person we did last stream had raids turned off. I thought my streak was gone. Realised. Yep. Don't allow you to raid at this time. Is this a new thing? Everyone's raid settings are like, we don't want to be raided, or what? Or am I just picking out these people that don't allow raids? I'll try you then. I think this is the Night Lord. Is it? Could be Ultramarine. I hope. Maybe it's because of the age of my channel. Maybe it's them not liking me personally. Don't like me. I'm not established. No? Don't allow you to raid it? Okay, it might be on my end then. It might be because I'm too fresh off the block. Counts to you for raids. Yeah, there might be like a certain limitation. Yeah, so I guess I'll be friends with. But yeah, my path to affiliate, 50 followers, stream for 8 hours in 30 days, doable, easy. Stream on 7 different days, relatively doable at the moment. Average of 3 viewers. My average moment above 3.19, pretty good. But yeah, just need to pump those numbers up. They're rookie numbers, and then all good. Can you go live and then raid your other channel? Yes, I think I would be able. But like I said, I need to promote it more. I need to probably reopen the Discord and do too many things, you know. To like do things. Oh yeah, just stream. Like, well, kinda. But no. Right. Yeah, I wanted to straight a raid, but I guess we can't do that yet. So thank you for watching. Next stream, if not Thursday, definitely Friday. Yeah. Structure up good. I mean, Saturday, I think I'll be my stuff out of this. All weekend. That would be Friday, Thursday, Friday. But yeah, obviously now that Discord's doing the alerts, that's good. Like I said, I need to read get a link. Thank you all for obviously choosing to join me on the new channel. Get a link going. Come on. I will. But then again, am I going to have to rename my server? Or am I going to have a dual server thing? Or am I going to get a new separate one? So many things to think about. Obviously, I've renamed myself generally to the Iron Wolf / Hobbies. Blind now, I can't see. I've dealt with it. Come on. Whatevs. Alright, like I say, thank you for watching. I'll be back again soon. Nice evening and all that. Dark now. Bye!